Our response times, we've gotten a little quicker because we're able to maneuver through the intersections a lot faster than what we did before. I mean, we 6 and 33, it were horrible out there. It never failed. You got the red light when you got out there, and then approaching traffic was hard to see, so we had to stop and just baby it through, make sure everybody got stopped with, especially with the heavy semi traffic through that intersection. And every time we go through there, it just, I don't know, it scared me to death. I mean, we'd been through there sometimes, or trucks didn't see us until the last minute. And I mean, with this system, it turns green, the traffic keeps flowing, we float on right through the intersection and keep going. I feel it's safer having the system. I mean, because the newer vehicles out there, yes, we got lights and sirens. A lot of times your sirens, they don't hear them until they're right up on it. And if you got a big intersection like that one out there, they're not going to see you until you're right up at the intersection. So, you know, the old way, we would be up there and we'd be sitting at the intersection stopped, waiting on traffic, making sure everybody's stopping before we make our way through the intersection. And now we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about them hearing our sirens or until we're through the intersection. It's green for us. We go through, and then it's a lot easier dealing with traffic after you're through an intersection, or rather than dealing with it at the intersection. There's a lot more vehicles at the intersection than the other way. Training wise, I haven't had to train any of the other firemen on how to use the system. The system's easy. You turn on your lights and sirens and go, and it's working. When we first turned it on, the guys didn't even know it was working. We got back from a run, they came in, and we got to talking about it and how it worked. And the guys we did get a green light, you know. They got to thinking about it then. So they never even knew it was even working. They didn't know it was turned on yet. So it's worked great that way. We've even had accidents at the intersection, and you know, they get there, park their vehicles, the light continues after they park. It goes back to the regular mode where it is functioning like it's supposed to. The parked vehicle doesn't hinder the green-red switching. It's right back to normal. Well, budget-wise, my department's a small department. You know, we only have like 4,500 is our population. So my budget, I don't have a big budget to do a lot of things. I have to plan ahead. And I had planned on replacing some windows here in the station. And after we got to talking, we wanted to go look at the way the system worked. It was in our mind that we couldn't afford any of it anyways, you know, but we thought maybe we can just take a look and see how, maybe that's something I can budget for later on. So I said, I was talking to my assistant chief, and I was like, if we can even afford just to get the main intersection done, just that one intersection, that would lift a lot of burden off my shoulders of worrying about that intersection all the time. We got to looking into the system, and I had $30,000 earmarked for windows. So after we went over and spent some time reviewing the information and actually seeing the system work, we got with them, got some quotes, and I found that I could actually get 3 intersections done. And then I got 7 of the 10 vehicles, emergency vehicles that I have equipped with the unit. So, I mean, that 30,000 went a long ways for us doing that. Some of the systems are and upwards of 12,000 per unit. So I was figuring one light, maybe, if I was lucky. So, and having the 3 lights actually helps a lot more. So I took my 3 worst intersections to get through, and those are the 3 lights. And later on in the future, I might add a couple more. I do think it's more effective today with the distractions on the roadway. With the vehicles, you can't hear, and the other distractions in the vehicle, you may have kids, you may have your phone ringing, different things. They pay more attention to the traffic lights. They don't pay attention to us coming up the road. We'll be going down a country road and have vehicles pull out in front of us. Go down a city road, have people pull out in front of us. And we're coming. I mean, we could be driving a big fire truck with all the lights and sirens going, and they see you. They just carry on like there's nothing there. So, having the green light, it does kind of put us at ease. Would I recommend collision control system? I would, and I would buy it again. If I had to do it over, I would do it. I've been happy with it, the way it works, getting through the intersections. I would recommend it to any department, small, big, whichever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm a small department, and we love it. Just the short time we've had it, we love it.